we'll move right on to the agenda because we have quite the agenda today. Item number one on the proposed agenda is a request to reappoint Hayne Hollis to the Dothan-Houston County Airport Authority. And I would dare anybody to object. Any objection to placing this on the agenda?
No objection.
Item number two is a request to make appointment to fill vacancy on the Houston County Healthcare Authority Board. Names have been submitted. Commissioner Ivy and Commissioner Ivy has conducted those interviews, and I guess you'll be ready to name somebody on Monday.
Yes, sir.
Any questions on this item? Any objections to placing this item on the agenda?
No, sir.
Item number three is a request to award bid for two Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD trucks in the amount of $138,745.40. The lowest bidder meeting specs for the Sheriff's Department and utilizing Sheriff's discretionary funds. Any questions on this item?
No, sir.
Any objection to placing this item on the agenda?
No objections.
Major's not here today, is he? I think he had something he was doing. Item number four is a request for a 220 Brew Pub license for TCBC Development Company Incorporated, DBA Big Creek Brewery, located at 100 Magnolia Way, Cottonwood, Alabama, 36320. We have some guests from TCBC today. Do you want to come up and just kind of talk a little bit about what you're doing? I think we should all kind of have an idea, but maybe you just come up and press that button and kind of talk about this. I know the sheriff has conducted his due diligence, which is mandated by law, and sees no legal reason that the license should not be issued. So any comments you want to make?
There you go. You're good.
Yeah,
It's on.
Okay, thank you. Well, guys, this is just one of the projects that we had originally back in 2010 had kind of promised to the community and the commission and everybody that, we wanted to build a tourism, alcohol tourism type of scenario for this county. And, this is the first step in this particular process. This year we plan to start the brewery, which will be approximately 5,000 square feet. I have plans, I have pictures. You guys will look at it. It'll be really nice, really, really nice building. We are using all local vendors building this. Nobody from out of town is going to be building this. All the material, except for I think the steel, is the only thing that will not be local products. So, we are utilizing everybody in this area for the actual building of the building. And we're looking at approximately $750,000 to $1 million for the cost of this building once it's all said and done. And eventually, within 2 years, the actual number of employees will not be that much. We're only looking at anywhere from, 15, maybe 20 employees at the very most. But the actual tax dollars that it's going to generate is going to be very, very nice for the county. We'll be able to produce quite a bit of beer, and we already have this distribution set up for it for the county. For the whole state.
Okay.
So it's going to be a fun project. It's going to be nice. Be a nice addition to the complex.
15 to 20 employees is not nothing.
Well, it's and hopefully we can get to that point.
Yeah.
But it'll be a brewing facility, plus there'll be a tasting area set up for the actual tourism part of it. People want to come in and they like to sit around and look at watch you make beer, I guess. but it seems to be works other places. So hopefully it'll work where we're at. So
Y'all talked about a lot of things here lately and exploring this and some other ideas. So I appreciate y'all being innovative, down there on that end of the county for sure.
we know next year we're working on in 26, we're building the travel plaza.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's going to be a huge addition for the south end of the county. I mean, we're looking anywhere from 50 to 70 pump.
Wow.
It's gonna be a
That's a big deal. It's a lot of gas.
It's gonna be a really nice,
Yeah.
really nice travel plaza. So, you know, we got plans.
Good. Any questions from the commission?
No, sir.
Comments?
Okay,
I will ask this question again on Monday, but I'll ask it today just to be sure. Anybody here opposed to this that would like to speak? Okay, all right,
Guys, if y'all want to see anything, I brought some stuff to look at. If you guys want to look at it.
okay, all right.
Thank you.
Any objection to placing this item on the agenda for Monday?
No,
objection.
Item number 5 is a request to appropriate $174,688 of the Series 2025 bond proceeds to the town of Taylor for improvements to the recreation park. This is dealing, and the plan is, I guess the itemized list is here. The plans are on my desk if y'all have not taken a look at it and would like to do so. This is dealing with a lodging tax. They are ready to move forward on this, and just to remind you, this process, it works in the way that we will approve this, and then once they do this work, they'll submit an invoice to the chief administrative officer, and he will pay this, and we will not have to vote on it. Yeah, so we'll probably do a check presentation over in Commissioner Herring, your neck of the woods at some point. But any comments or questions about this item? I know the amount is $209,300, but their allotment is $174,688, and they had mentioned in their letter that they have some reserve funds that they're going to use to kind of complete this project. So, any questions on this item or any objections to placing this item on the agenda?
no objection.
Okay. Item number 6 is a request to approve resolution for a community development block grant for street improvements to Grove Street and Hickory Grove Street. Emily, we're here. Do you want to come up and educate the entire commission on this project?
Sure,
Exciting, I
absolutely.
think.
Absolutely. Good morning.
Good morning.
And because it's been a while since Houston County has applied for a grant for this program, I'll just give you a little bit of background. This is, these are funds that come to the state of Alabama through the Housing and Urban Development Department. And then it's administered through ADECA, through the Alabama Department of Economic and Community Affairs. With this money, it's competitive. The state gets about $23 million, or this year they got about $23 million. That's for your cities, counties, large cities, small cities, for the whole state. And with this money, the municipalities, the counties can apply for infrastructure type projects, would be street improvements, water improvements, sewer improvements, and things like that. Like I said, it's competitive. The applications are due July 23rd. It's an annual program. Once you get the money and you spend it, then you can apply again, but you can't apply every year. You have to spend the funds and close the project out before you submit an application the next year. We're looking at the county fund. So you're looking at competing with counties in the state that are also applying for this money. Sorry.
It's on.
Is it on? Okay.
We
I
really
talk
gotta
loud
get
enough
that out.
anyway. Y'all probably don't need to move the microphone. But anyway, and I have talked with Barkley and I've worked with Will and Tyler to try to look at maybe some street projects. And they went out, road projects, and I think based on their evaluation and citizens' comments, they're looking at doing a resurfacing project. It's in Cottonwood. Of course, it's a county road, but it's Hickory Grove, and it turns, or it's Grove Street, and it turns into Hickory Grove Street.
Mhm.
So it's about a 5-mile stretch. It'll end at Guy Branch Road. That's how long they're looking at going. But anyway, as part of that, we had to have a public hearing. We had a public hearing. We also, the commission has to approve submitting the application because ultimately the commission's the applicant. And then you have to commit to the matching funds. And that's what this resolution is. So the total estimated cost is $743,870. The grant amount that you're eligible for is $500,000. And so that would put in a matching fund that the commission would commit to of $243,870. And that's what this resolution is dealing with. And Barkley, I don't, if you have anything to add, but.
No, that's,
And I rode the project and it definitely needs it.
no, we appreciate Emily doing this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if we could do 5 miles for $243,870, I hate to say it, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's a pretty good
yeah,
price.
yeah.
Okay, any questions from, members of the commission?
And Commissioner Adams has been working to get us support letters and we're working with the town to get us some support letters. So I think it'll be a good application.
They have several ready for you.
Okay, great.
Good.
We have some ready.
Great,
We
okay.
have some in our office.
Y'all have some in Trops? Okay, good.
Good. Okay. Any, thank you so
You're
much for
welcome.
that. Any objection to placing this item on the agenda?
No objection.
Item number 7 is a request to approve resolution related to improvements of roads at the Dothan Industrial Park. Mr. Parker, always great to have you with us because you never come bearing bad news. So
Absolutely.
why don't you give us some good news this morning?
Thank you very much, and want to thank Houston County for all your support, the commission and chairman and your road and bridge department, your administrator, and Jackie always keeps me straight as well. So thank you, Jackie. But this is an opportunity. We have a project to be announced that will be significant in this market. And it was an opportunity to, if there's a need for some new cut-ins for where the site is. And Hodges, Horace Shepherd Road really is in pretty tough shape as well. So this was an opportunity to apply for up to $654,000. I think that was the estimate, Barclay, somewhere around there. And so it's a partnership with really kind of the city of Dothan and Houston County being the applicant to apply for the state industrial access funds to help this project, to take care of that road. And again, with your participation with the Naperfield Industrial Park, that's going to be a pretty heavily traveled corridor with this new project, as well as future projects going up there. So it's a good way just to address that whole area up, complement the new industrial park. And you guys do a great job. It's so great working with your county team. And so we have set that up for you guys to be the applicant. The city of Dothan will consent to allow us to do that. Again, as part of that, if there's any overruns, the city will take care of that as well, since it's a city street. But it's just a better, quicker way to get this stuff done through time, using a great county team and a significant project on the horizon. So can't thank you guys enough for your help and assistance on this.
Yeah, we greatly appreciate what you do, not only for this project, but the other projects in the past. And I know we have a lot of exciting possibilities going forward as well. Look forward to some exciting announcements about this project and other things. So,
No, thank you very much, Chairman. And really, there's a lot in the pipeline. The next few months is going to be pretty exciting. And again, we're still getting a lot of activity on the super side as well, but more projects to come. So good period for us. So thank you guys for your work and support. And again, Barclay and his team, one of the best in probably the country, not the state.
there we go.
There you go, Barclay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
What's that? You a raise? Need a raise? Absolutely.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Man, I
Any-
appreciate you and your team.
Thank you.
Any questions or comments by the commission?
Thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
No? Thank you. Any objection to placing this item on the agenda for Monday?
No objection.
Item number 8 is a request to approve budget amendment in the amount of $72,337.65 for the repairs to damaged vehicle reimbursed by insurance funds. So I think in your packet, it shows, we're receiving the money from insurance, so we have to do a budget amendment. And a copy of the check is in here as well. I don't remember what vehicle this was that was damaged.
Garbage truck.
Oh, this is the garbage truck. Okay. Any questions or comments from the commission
No, sir.
concerning this item? Any objection to placing this item on the agenda?
No objection.
Okay. Item number 9 is a request to sell the following vehicles at Deanco Auto Auction. 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee, a 2013 Chevrolet Silverado, a 2019 Chevrolet Silverado, and a 2018 Kia Stinger. This is all vehicles that have been impounded by the sheriff's department is no longer needed, I'm assuming, correct?
Yes, sir. And a couple of them were purchased through the sheriff's discretionary fund.
Oh, the Silverado?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't think y'all would purchase a Kia. I don't even know what a Kia Stinger is, I'll be honest with you.
Nice little old
Sports
speedy
car?
car. Yeah.
Y'all been using that for the Yeah, you, okay.
I like to be a chairman.
That- that-
Having
Yeah,
a-
let's share the vehicle. Let's talk about this.
No.
That stinger would fit you really well, Chairman. Absolutely.
I don't know how to take that.
Yeah.
What's that?
Curtis asked how many miles was on the Stinger.
All right, we probably need to move on before we get ourselves in trouble. Any objection to placing this item on the agenda?
No objection.
No. Item number 10 is a request to donate the following vehicles to the Houston County Volunteer Fire Department. A 2010 Chevrolet Tahoe, which is proposed to go to Hodgesville Volunteer Fire Department, and a 2010 Chevrolet Silverado proposed to go to Southern Junction Volunteer Fire Department. Usually when they need something, I'll hear about it. So this is kind of new to me. I'm assuming this is a sheriff's, didn't you say that?
Yes.
Sheriff's Department?
It's been something in the work. I know Matt down at Southern Junctions reached out. At the beginning, they were talking about some of the old Crown Vics, but these Tahoes have come available, so they changed and are going with the Tahoes instead of with the Crown Vics.
Gotcha. Okay. Any questions on this item? Any objection to placing this item on the agenda?
No objection.
Item number 11 is a request to sell the following items on GovDeals: miscellaneous office furniture and supplies from the Revenue and Reappraisal Department. Any questions on this item? Objection? Oh, no questions? All right.
No objection.
Any objection to placing this item on the agenda?
No objection.
All right, anything else to be considered for Monday's agenda by the commission? That's it. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. We are adjourned. Thank y'all.
No, actually, I've been looking at this thing. That's why I asked.
Oh, hey,
Not an 18, though. I'm thinking what it looks like.